Good morning. This is Nita, Miss Panda and the chickens with the timepiece garden. Just for early morning. Just let the chickens out. Panda's going to say hi. Make sure that they all know she's still in charge. She's the big sister. She's the big sister chicken, and they're the baby puppies as far as she's concerned. All right, so originally I was gonna get up early and go get wood chips, and then I remembered that I've not finished taking logs to finish the swell so I can put wood chips in it. So, what are we doing this morning? We're gonna finish moving these logs. Now, it's supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be hot all this week, so if I don't get up and do it early, I'm just not gonna get it done. So, we're moving logs. We'll move logs until it's either too hot or until the swell is done. So, a couple of days from now, I can go get wood chips early and just be done with that, So, let me get busy. Let these guys peck around. Panda's on patrol. Everybody's got fresh water because it's going to be a hot day, me included. And life is awesome. Talk to you in a few. Supervisor's coming to approve. She's like, wait, I have to check. Might be a critter. And she's like, okay, no critter. Keep on working. All right, so what do we do? Logs. Now again, at the far side, because that's where the dip is, that's where the water used to run, and that's where I had some erosion going on. I left the logs straight up and down. That way they'll hold more wood chips. Hopefully stop the erosion issue. Once I get to this side, and this is the uphill side, I might just lay them down. I cover more space that way. And I've not had any dirt or soil erosion on this side, so it works. I'm fine with that. But I did have to stop here because this is still just regular black plastic. I have found as I've worked in here and bring stuff in that because of the gate here, let me zoom out just a little, there you go. Gate, that makes sense. I tend to walk in and bring the cart in and walk on that and then turn it to break it down the hill. It tends to be too tight if I just do it off of this much of the black woven fabric. So I went and burned me a piece of the black woven fabric. Again, I don't cut it, I burn it. That way it doesn't unravel. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove the black plastic here and get it down, and I brought tacks with me and the hammer and go ahead and tack it down where it's supposed to be. I have a whole bunch of logs here, and I will finish putting the logs in all the way around. So when I go to get wood chips, if they have any left, it's just wood chips. The bed itself will be framed in. And if they're out of wood chips, if I've just blown it between Bible camp and, doing all the stuff I've been doing, and they're out of chips till next year, then I'll leave my pieces of wood in here. And as I get branches and sticks and twigs, I will decide which ones are going to go to the kindling stack and which ones will just kind of lay in here to help hold the cardboard down until next year. We'll go however it works. All right, give me a second and I'll show you a picture or do a quick video when I get the fabric in. Talk to you in a few. All right, all cornered in. You can see it's not exact, but it lines up with the fence. Again, that way I can walk into this point and have room to maneuver the cart. And this side lines up with about where this stump is. That works. Having said that, I am now out of tacks. Between this little bit and all the stuff I've been doing on the chicken coop, I need to buy tacks. I got 2 logs left. I'm gonna leave them set here. That way I'll use them somewhere else here in this garden. But you can see where 90% of this garden is now in the sun, and it's time to leave this garden. It's warm. Time to go. All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. But when I get more chips, should they have more, this will be ready. Since I had the rollout and the burn lighter, yeah, I went ahead and cut the piece that's for this top row. Mostly because I can go ahead and lay it in against this side of the upper bed. I'm gonna go ahead and got the trimmer here. I'll go ahead and trim all the weeds down, and that way the weeds can stop growing on this aisle. I am not ready, and I do not have enough woven fabric to get the rest of this bed done, or the rest of this garden done. But I can stop these weeds, which is going to be awesome. And most of that, how do I say that? We know I have all this space up here, which puts me leaning over downhill, which is crazy. Should be working on that side of the garden, leaning over uphill, which is so much easier on the body. So we know that this whole fence is going to move almost an entire panel worth down that way, or to the right. So it's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one laid in. I'm gonna use some logs to just hold it down in place, because again, I'm out of staples too. I have to buy another roll, otherwise I can't finish this. And while I don't have any bricks right now, because I've not been able to get any more reclaimed bricks, I do have lots of wood that if necessary I can restack, you know, where the smaller pieces here have just rotted out, you know. Just stack some fresh wood in it and put the next, how do I say this, the next strip of fabric here, and that way I can start moving the fencing, you know. But I got to get a roll first. Even before I get bricks, I got to get another roll of fabric, because I don't have enough. All right, let me get busy. Again, I'll show you a picture when I'm done. You just, you know, you won't see all the weeds, which is awesome. So, having said that, I will talk to you in a few. All right, it's a little after 11. It's time for lunch. The supervisor says she's done. She's hanging out in the shady area. She's watching me work, talking about, are you done yet? Let's go in the house. There's air conditioning. Again, all black dog outside. She gets hot. All right, having said that, plastic's down. Again, it's just laid there. I don't have any tacks in place. That's why you see several logs holding it, some rocks. You know, bucket down there with some dirt in it. Just kind of hold it in place. Kill off the weeds. I don't need them spreading seeds into that bed any more than they already have. You know? So, and then there's about a 18-inch fold over here, and probably a 2-foot fold over down at that end. Because when I truly go to start stapling it into the ground, does that make sense? Again, the whole fence moves all the way over here, but it leaves me the extra where I don't have to edge. Does that make sense? My corner panels here will be wrapped in woven fabric, just like they are in that garden. So I don't have to edge. I just mow. Just mow. It's a straight line mow. Down, you know, 4 corners. We're done. Do the same thing over there, except for the back side where I've not extended it out yet. That's the goal. You know, I get a lot more gardening done when I have to do a lot less mowing the grass. I don't eat the grass, you know. I don't want to spend a lot of time with it. Same time, I don't want ticks and chiggers and fleas and everything else because the grass is too long. So, we're done for today. Well, yeah, we're done for today. It's going to get hot. We're going to be up in the 90s, and it's not going to be cool until after the sun goes well down behind the mountain. We're, you know, welcome to summer. Hey. So, having said that, I need another roll of plastic. I need a big box of tacks. And Miss Pan and I will talk to you later. You supervising? It's a good stuff. It's a good stuff. You're done. Do you want to go to the house? Get some biscuits? Panda, did you go tell everybody bye? She said, whatever, I'm ignoring. I guarantee. She's like, did you see that look? She's like, get off the phone. All right, you all have an awesome day. Oh, I got to put the mower back. And Panda and I will talk to you later.